Imagine for a moment that every choice you've ever made wasn't just a decision, but a gateway to a different world. A world where everything is just a little bit different, where every yes and every no leads to an alternate version of you, living a completely different life. And somewhere, right now, there's another you, a version that's watching and waiting, a version that knows exactly what it takes to help you become the person you've always dreamed of being. Parallel realities. They aren't just the stuff of science fiction movies. Scientists and mystics alike are beginning to agree that the universe might be far more intricate than we ever imagined, filled with infinite versions of ourselves, all coexisting across countless dimensions. Think about it. Somewhere, right now, there's a version of you who has already succeeded in everything you've ever dreamed of. A version of you who is sending signals, trying to help you navigate toward that reality. This is not just an interesting theory. It's a guide, a blueprint to connect with these other versions of yourself. Imagine the power that would come from accessing the wisdom of a version of you who has already overcome the challenges you face today. The lessons, the triumphs, the deep secrets that version of you could share. And what if you could consciously tune in to these other selves, align your energy, and start transforming your life, beginning today? To understand parallel realities is to understand that the life you're experiencing now is just one of infinite possibilities. With every choice, every thought, you're tuning yourself to a specific reality out of the millions that are available. This means that each reality, each timeline, holds a different version of you, each living according to the decisions made, the dreams pursued, and the energy held. This is where the magic happens. Every time you feel torn between two options, whether it's to take that job, move to that city, or speak up when your heart feels the pull, remember that there's a version of you that has already chosen each option, exploring the outcome. Somewhere, a version of you is living the life you aspire to, and that version wants to help you. But how do we bridge that gap between these parallel worlds? Let's talk about the signs. Have you ever experienced a deep sense of déjà vu, like you've been in that exact moment before, though it makes no logical sense? That could be more than just a trick of the mind. It might be a sign that you are syncing up with a parallel version of yourself, momentarily glimpsing a timeline that's already occurred. It's like a crack between worlds, offering you a quick peek into what's already happened somewhere else. Then there are synchronicities, those coincidences that seem too perfect to be accidental. Seeing repeating numbers, finding just the right book, or meeting someone who says exactly what you need to hear. These moments are more than random occurrences. They are messages. It's as if the version of you who has already figured things out is reaching through, sending you clues and nudges to get you on the right track. Imagine the power of recognizing these signs as a direct line of communication with a wiser version of yourself. Dreams are perhaps one of the most powerful doorways between realities. You see, dreams aren't just a random collection of images and thoughts. They're bridges. When you dream, you have the opportunity to connect with other versions of yourself. Think about a dream where you found yourself living in a completely different life, one that felt real and strangely familiar. That wasn't just imagination. It was another you, experiencing life in another timeline. A world where your fears are overcome, your goals are fulfilled, or perhaps where entirely new challenges unfold. And then there are lucid dreams, where you become aware, in the midst of sleep, that you are dreaming. In these rare and precious moments, you have the power to connect consciously with other versions of yourself. You can ask questions, explore different aspects of your life, and gain wisdom that can help you in your waking world. Imagine the guidance that can come from the version of you who has already succeeded in the areas where you currently struggle. But beyond dreams and déjà vu, there's intuition, that strong feeling that pulls you in one direction over another without any logical explanation. Intuition is not just a random feeling. It could be a whisper from another version of you that has already experienced the path you're contemplating. It's like a beacon trying to point you in the right direction. The next time you have a gut feeling, consider that it may be the you from another world, urging you towards something profound. The key to aligning with these other versions of yourself lies in vibrational alignment. Everything in the universe is energy, and every thought you think, every emotion you feel, has its own frequency. To tune into the version of you that has already achieved greatness, you must match that frequency. This means embodying the feelings, thoughts, and actions that align with the life you desire. Gratitude is one of the most powerful ways to do this. It shifts your frequency toward abundance and opens you up to receiving. Imagine every moment you spend in gratitude as a step toward that version of you that is living the life of your dreams. The more gratitude you practice, the closer you align with the vibration of that alternate self. And it's not just about positive thinking. It's about genuinely feeling and embodying the state of being that matches that reality. Meditation is another powerful practice that helps dissolve the barriers between these parallel versions of yourself. When you meditate, you clear the noise, the doubt, the chaos that clouds your mind. You become receptive to energies beyond your current understanding. Imagine sitting in silence and visualizing yourself as the version who has already accomplished everything you want. Breathe deeply, see it, feel it, and know that you are stepping closer into that reality. There are also moments in life where you might feel out of sync, as if you're not fully connected with the present reality. Perhaps everything feels just slightly off. This sense of disconnection might be a sign that your consciousness is momentarily tuned into another timeline, that your awareness is overlapping with another version of yourself. These moments can be unsettling, but they're also powerful opportunities for reflection. They are invitations to align more consciously, to make adjustments that bring you closer to the reality you desire. When you start to notice these signs, it's time to take conscious action. Aligning with your higher self is not something that happens by chance. It requires intention. It means setting aside time each day to meditate, to visualize, and to express gratitude. It means becoming mindful of the words you speak, the thoughts you entertain, and the energy you put out into the world. Words are incredibly powerful. What you say has the potential to shape your reality. Affirmations are a direct way to program your subconscious and align with the frequency of the life you want. By repeating positive, empowering affirmations daily, you begin to embody the version of you that you aspire to become. Each affirmation, spoken or felt with conviction, is a message to the universe that you are ready to receive. Every day you are making choices, some small, some life-changing, that determine which reality you experience. And here's the truth: you are already connected to every version of yourself that has ever existed and that ever will exist. The key is to consciously choose the version of you that lives the life you want, to align with that frequency and let it guide your actions, your thoughts, and your entire way of being. Meditation, intention, intuition, and action. These are the tools to break down the barriers between realities. The more consistent you are with these practices, the more you will find yourself experiencing moments that seem almost magical when the right people, opportunities, and circumstances align with ease. These aren't coincidences, they're confirmations that you are moving in alignment with your higher self. Your journey to connect with parallel versions of yourself isn't just about spiritual curiosity. It's about transforming your life, expanding your consciousness, and opening yourself up to infinite possibilities. Every challenge you overcome, every lesson you learn, is a step toward embodying the fullness of who you are. You're not just changing your life, you're evolving into the highest expression of yourself. The universe is vast and interconnected, filled with countless realities. The choice is yours. Which version of yourself do you wish to experience here and now? The signs are all around you. The whispers of your parallel selves are calling. Will you listen? Will you take the steps needed to align and elevate your life? You are capable of far more than you've ever imagined. You have the power to step into the reality that fills you with joy, purpose, and abundance. All it takes is intention, trust, and the willingness to follow the signs. So, what will you do today to align yourself with the highest version of you? If this message resonated with you, like this video, subscribe, and share it with someone you think would benefit. Let us know in the comments below, what signs have you experienced? How are you aligning with your highest self? Remember, every small step you take brings you closer to the life you desire. Let's keep growing, exploring, and evolving together.